Fourth position is usually a fun vibe. The only problem is Baron's in the pool, so we're going to lose this game if we don't pick him. I'm pretty sick of playing against a Baron, but I am not going to play him. I just don't want to, and I don't want to contribute to the last 4 games I played that I lost. I lost Baron. I don't want to contribute to that, so, you know, let's have somebody else win. If I play Baron and I win, then I'm kind of just contributing to the problem, right? So if I want a satisfying victory, I should play someone that's fun. That's my opinion. Anyway, we pick Armand here because Chome Delegate and Dissecting Kit are very good Signet Ring cards. It's the main reason. Disposal is overkill for Armand, in my opinion, but Hollow Projectors is very good with the Delegate. So there is like eventually a payoff for Delegate. Could be something worth looking at. We're going 4th, so that means we're probably not getting a quick Swordmaster. We are probably... oh, it's Pios Miles. He's on my Steam friends list. Or he was. I don't think I took him off. Maybe I just forgot about him. In any case, he's a viewer of mine. No ring is a bit sad, but we do have the daggers and the faction to go well with Mentat, which is better. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to wealth Mentat in time to get the cards that we want. We could look at other options. Baron not going to faction opens up the possibility of, like, you know, something like Fold Space, for example. I don't know if I'm in love with the Fold Space, but, you know, I mean, it's not terrible if I get the... Well, the problem with Fold Space, I guess, is that I can't go to Fold Space next round. What about Hardy? Hardy is pretty good. The problem with Hardy is that we're not getting smuggling potentially for a long time. So, I'm gonna say, let's open well. If Hardy is still available after we Mentat, then sounds good. I'm assuming it won't be, but you never know. I feel like if Baron had faction, he wouldn't have gone Imperial Basin, so I don't think he's going Hardy Warriors here. We would like to contribute to the combat just to get some Solari, if nothing else. That's kind of an odd play. I don't know if he's trying to set up for something specific. Does he have, like, 7 in hand? It doesn't seem likely. Convincing is 4. A 1 persuasion is 5. You can only get to 6. Now everyone's in this, so I don't know. Hardy will still be available. Okay. Signet Ring is here. Entirely too late. But if we play it, we get to Trash Dagger, which is nice. Delegate goes to Yuna. Okay. Can't reach up to the replacement eyes, unfortunately. We just don't have the persuasion for that. So, I mean, we could go Hardy. It's not terrible. It just kind of puts me in a weird spot. I mean, is it possible that no one takes the Dissecting Kit? I just don't think it's likely. Like, surely Aleza will take it. Here. Yeah, so we don't get it. Okay, there's a good 6er there. I think we can still make money by hitting Carthag here, so I think that's what I ought to do. The question is, like, do I detonate to look for a good card? Well, next hand has double Convincings, and there's some very high value cards here, so I don't think we want to do that. Wouldn't mind picking up a Guild Administrator, though. Recruitment mission. Interesting. Yeah, let's pick up the Administrator. I think we're going to trash Reconnaissance instead of Dagger here. We need a certain a certain amount of green, just as an Armand player. So we have 1 dagger. So if we put 2 troops in, we will get 2 Solari. If we put 3 troops in, we'll get 3 Solari. I don't think the 1 Solari would matter, but taking it away from Miles might be good. Because sometimes somebody having more than you can bite you in the butt. Get rid of that reconnaissance. Do we pick up a liaison here? I mean, we bought extra trashing with the guy, so I think we do. If we can get like 4 humanity, we're gonna have a very good run. So really now we just, I mean, it's not gonna happen, but we've got it on the conspire. So okay, so right now we can get 4 humanity if we hit tech negotiation. Hand's awkward for sure. Dagger's not the card we wanted to draw. In fact, it's probably the last card we wanted to draw, all things considered. Yeah, smuggling. Okay, so she should go up here. We don't have that many options for our experimentation. We could go Mintat. It's not a crazy idea. The problem is, if we draw into the Administrator, we can't go to Fold Space, which is probably the only good place to send them. So, I think... let's do this first. I think we're going to go buy a tech. I don't really want to deploy on this. There's no way we win the combat, so let's just leave our troops in reserve. Yeah, okay. So Unum will get this Swordmaster next round unless something unusual happens. And now Baron is at Interstellar. Okay, it's not great because nobody's really challenging him besides Aleza, but Aleza's going after him, so it's not great. We want Miles to be able to challenge him, but I don't think that's happening. Nothing we can really do about it, though. So we go to tech negotiation here, and we actually could go with disposal facility. I don't think it's good here. I mean, we're already trashing 1 this round anyway. Let's just take the holo projectors. We won't actually use them this round, but that's okay. So now it becomes a question of, like, recruitment mission, right? Like, is it worth it to get the 4 humanity over the Imperium ceremony? And I think the answer is no. They're both great cards. And with a Baron in the game, Imperium Ceremony allows me some control over which cards he can pick up. This is also a 3 persuasion card, so I can potentially parlay it into the 4 humanity. We'll see. Now, open question, do we want Face Dancer? But we don't have a choice. Do we want Subject X? Probably yes. Do we want Treachery? We definitely want Treachery, but I don't think it's better than Imperium Ceremony. Although, if I recruitment mission the Treachery, I can put it on top of my deck, go to Fold Space with it if Aleza doesn't interfere. Okay, well, we're not... okay. What about Slig Farmer? Well... oh, we have a holo protectors. Yeah, we should take the Treachery then. I forgot about that. Oh, but I really don't want to, though, is the thing. Like, it's... I don't know. I don't know. I think the Imperium ceremony like we planned. Get rid of the convincing because Imperium ceremony is a better convincing. This goes to that goes to green. We should get rid of a dagger. If we bought Sleek Farmer there, we'd get 4 Solari off of drafting it with Treachery. That would take us to 7. Our goal is to get to 8, you know, before the start of our turn where we're going first, I think. Aleza will take Smuggling here, and she'll take Swordmaster. No, she won't. Una will take it. So maybe she won't take Smuggling? No, she will still. Okay. She's gonna give Una the Swordmaster regardless. I guess because she wants to compete on Interstellar. So, what do we make of that? Let's dump the dagger. Okay, experimentation. So, we can't... We'll see how we can get the money. I don't see how we can get the money. We can experiment at Imperial Basin, but that leaves us a spice short. I guess we're just going to... Wealth here. Oh, you know what? She didn't actually smuggle down. Or she did, but she didn't take the... she's going the Conspire route. Which makes sense. Now we can recruitment mission to take the Treachery. If we want. Guild Administrator doesn't have a target. So are we mentatting then? I don't know. But we've blocked Una. Like, she can't actually get to 8. The spaces that give her Solari are taken. So, I don't know. Okay, never mind. She can get there. Hopefully she smuggles down from... Or no, or she doesn't do that. Okay. Well, too late. I expect this is just yet another game where Baron just crushes everybody, but let's hope that something different happens. So, would we rather go to... It depends on what Aleza does here, but I think... If she's not committing to the combat, which I think she's conspiring, then what we do is we go to Arrakis and we try to maintain 5 persuasion and deploy to the combat, I think. We go on Signet Ring. Oh, she's not going Conspire. I mean, she might be in the long run, but she isn't right now. So we're still going to do this, though. Okay, we stick at 5. This is 4. Is it crazy to pick up Twisted Mentat here? The problem is Twisted Mentat needs a lot of card draw, and we just don't have any in particular. We could graft it to a Show of Strength, but that's... Well, actually... Let's get fruity. Because that Show of Strength does give us the cards that we would need in order to use Twisted Mentat. So yeah, why not? Let's screw around a little bit. Miles buying himself a scarab, very nice. We don't have any daggers, so we'd kind of have to benefit from some incompetence to win the combat, but, you know, I mean, crazier things have happened. Oh, my treachery. Okay. Well, we can still go with Gurney here, which is arguably better, actually, for what we're trying to do. I mean, it's not good. It doesn't have any synergy with the holo projectors, but it's good with the Twisted Mentat. We're not trashing this round, unfortunately. This Guild Administrator purchase probably is going to end up looking pretty dumb in retrospect. Hardy, okay. Interesting. I thought she was going to Inspire. Seems no. Which is fine by me, I think. I can go Wealth again next round, right? And then if somebody smuggles down, we get Swordmaster. Put Gurney on top. Put Twisted Mentat on top. Gurney makes the same amount of troops that Treachery does, but he does it repeatedly. We're not guaranteed to draw the Imperium Ceremony, actually. 25% chance that we don't draw it. Don't know what to make of that. I think we'll still be okay. Imperial Spy. Yeah, that's a good card for you. I guess her odds of conspiring went down when she Mentatted because now Conspire doesn't get her to the magic number anymore. It's a slow game for Swordmasters. Only one player has it by the end of round 3. Although, it doesn't look like anyone's particularly likely to get it in round 4. Do end up having the Imperium Ceremony. 8 Persuasion's pretty nice. So do we... I guess we twisted at Imperium Ceremony because then we will not have our agent on faction. And when we put it back down, we can put it down on a non-faction space and still get coordination, even though, like, using it with Gurney makes more overall sense to me. Yeah. Okay. So... see the top 2. Okay, so Ambush is the better card. But we know now that the top card is that strategic push. Which informs whether or not we want to go to Carthage. If I had any yellow at all, I would be... oh, okay. You should be going up, up. There's no reason for you to take Solari here. Oh, okay. Awesome. Much appreciated, Mr. Baron. Sure, you get to 8. I get to 8 first. I guess he's trying to beat out Una for next round? I don't know. overall, it's a good development for me. Getting a Swordmaster later than round 4 as Armand would have been a problem. Okay. Did Yuna get an intrigue on her turn? Because she has 3. Yes. So, Yuna has the strategic push. This. We can now trash that dagger on reveal. New intrigue card on top, so we could look at taking Carthag, but because we have 2 convincing in hand, if we go to Carthag, it's not the play. We kind of need to go to Arakeen. If Arakene's taken, then it is what it is. But we need to prefer Arakeen here, because any of these cards besides Show of Strength are playable in some capacity. Secrets. Okay. Interesting play. He's already at 5, which is not great. That's how Baron works, though. But, you know, if that's how Baron works, we're a sufficient counter, then Baron wouldn't win all the games. Don't go Arakeen, please. You have 2 water. Presumably you want to go to Great Flat. Especially since Yuna also has 2 water and you're competing with her. Now, speaking of, Yuna's going to want to participate in this combat. She's got the 3 troops, and she's also got a character that loves money. So, I guess it's. Not true that we would get trapped. We could always just Holo Project, but I think better to do it this way. I don't think... I mean, I don't know. We can get $4 for 1 troop. I think that's a good trade. And that forces Yuna to spend more than 1 troop to beat us. Well, not really, because she just uses the strategic push, right? But, like, that's enough money to put me on the High Council. So I'm pretty happy with it. Do we discard a convincing? Well, that's a tough one to answer. I think it depends on what the Imperium row looks like. Like, yeah, like if there's a really good 5, I don't think we do. And there is a really good 5. So I think we're gonna go selective keys to power here. Trashing dagger from play, I guess. I think that's the move. The techs aren't anything special, so I like selective keys to power. The question is more so, should we try to mulligan into an even stronger card? But I think 2 spice on play. Power play. Well, assuming that no... It's a tough one. Assuming that no... We don't need 6, so let's dump a convincing. Get an extra specimen, so we get something out of that. I think the power play is better, honestly. I guess the keys to power pays for selective, which we kind of want for the twisted. Do we even want this guild administrator? Like, I genuinely don't think we do. I think we just trash the card that we picked up. So, keys pays for selectives. Just card draw. Power play. We're not taking an alliance from anybody, probably. Let's take the keys. It's also a 2 persuasion card. So now, everyone but Baron can't detonate us away from taking Kwisatz, potentially. So that's good. And we have the money to go to High Council. Now, not if Pios Miles gets there first, but, you know, it's possible. So we have 8 in hand. We could keys to the High Council, and that keeps us at 8. I don't know. But if we do that, we don't have enough. We don't have an access to selective, so it's kind of self-defeating. But Miles doesn't take the High Council seat, so that means that needs to be our first play here. The question is, like, what is the card that goes there? We could take Initiate with Signet Ring, maybe. It's not horrible, but I don't know that we need... I don't know that we need it in our deck. Like, I'd rather trash stuff at this point. Unfortunately, we're behind on Scarabs, and I don't know what the solution to that is. Ideally, it's found in a card somewhere. I guess nobody can actually threaten him on Swordmaster right now, so he doesn't have to go Swordmaster. Hardy again. It's quite annoying. He only deploys 2. Interesting. Mint. Okay. I could ambush this guy. Should we holo project here? I think maybe so. If we pick up Gurney, it's an improvement. If we pick up Twisted Mentat, it's an improvement, maybe. I don't know. Let's do this first. I don't think we actually want to pick anything up with the ring. We can play Liaison to Arakeen. That'll open up more options for us. And it doesn't cost us the Kwisatz, because every card we have in our deck now has Persuasion. I wonder if it'd be better to play... Arakeen's taken. So what if we instead took Keys to Power to, like, Tech Negotiation? That keeps us at 8. That gets us to Spice. That gives us our second non-faction. I don't know. This is kind of tricky. It might be too late to go seriously investing in Kwisatz, right? So I think we have to drop the experimentation. Okay, that's good. So we Gurney, card bag. Illicit dealings is perfect. I think we can afford to put only 4 in here because we have the ambush. And that keeps us still at 9, so now if we keys to power Tech Negotiation, we can still get Kwisatz. I think we trash the Signet Ring here on reveal. We've got the 2 non-faction already put out there. Yuna does have a 2 dagger card that we know about. She could go Hardy Warrior, or she could go Highliner here for all I know. I don't know. I don't know if that's like the best play for her, but she can do it. If she's got the access, of course. Baron getting the replacement eyes is really a kick in the teeth. We can also play keys to power to like faction, but that'll cost us Kwisatz. So probably not the ideal play. We'll get twisted with show strength next round, which is pretty nice. Only problem is we're going late in the turn order, so we may not get a chance to use it. Like we may not like the problem with Twisted Mentat is that if you're late in the turn order, you may not be able to play all your agents to spots you want to play them to. Kwisatz solves that problem by just infiltrating everything, but Twisted Mentat doesn't do that. Ugh, okay. Well, depending on how many daggers he's got in hand, we can still beat him, but it's going to be a tight one. He's Baron, so of course we have to play the card. Yeah. Eliza's still working without a Swordmaster is kind of interesting. Is she going to go Highliner here? Early Bloodbath. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. So we do this. I don't actually think we want to tech. I guess Disposal Facility is, like, pretty decent here because we have the Kwisatz, but it's pretty late Disposal Facility. Like, I think we're better off saving the spice for selective breeding. Urgent mission, okay. At least it wasn't used on interstellar shipping, which is what I would have expected him to do. Secrets, okay. There's a lot of money, and he can definitely buy his way to 2 Scarab points this game. Keys to power are already kind of paying itself back here. Let's see if he detonates on me. He could detonate into like a chum directorship, which would be, at this point in the game, potentially better. So we are guaranteed the Kwisatz now. It may be too late. We're not going to get to use it till round 6 at the earliest. Oh, TM is actually a better card, and that's so sad. Signet Ring can draw us cards. Convincing cannot. So I think we drop the Convincing here. Worse than the Liaison. You don't keep your swords. What? Why? I'm confused. We know that Yuna's got a card. She's not playing it. So if neither of these guys play a card, I mean, then I play the ambush. Just hitting red. He chose not to blow through. Okay, so now I can't win because she played the card. I can jump into second for a spice, but that doesn't really, not really useful. Baron's already not winning, so it's fine. Unless he has the counter stroke or whatever. It's a little annoying. It's fine. We would really like unnatural reflexes here, actually. Okay. Yeah, Snooper's good. Snooper is, in fact, good. So from here on out, we want to play it. We want to buy a Spice Must Flow every round. We want to force, like, will spy satellites into existence somehow. Yeah, I don't know. We're probably not winning this game, but we're gonna have fun. So we're gonna show Strength plus Twisted Mentat somewhere. That is not Spy Sats. We could take it to Tech Negotiation by Chimerky, but I mean, buying Chimerky does make Spy Sats more likely to show up, I guess. I don't know. We can buy the Power Play, maybe. If we get that off, we can make up for some lost ground. Where can we send this? Probably Arrakis is the best location to send it. Just more card draw. Tech Negotiation is not bad, but... well... yeah. Anyway. What you doing, Mentat? Okay. She's committed to the bit of not taking a Sword Master, I guess. Cool. We can drop the Signet Ring. Call the agent. Do we need to poison Snooper here? Probably not. Boy. We still have that ambush. I'd prefer to use Imperium Ceremony if I can, but that is somewhat at odds of my desire to get a Spice Must Flow every round hereafter. But Poison Snooper can probably fill in the gaps. Okay. Friendship with BG. Alright. Baron steals away from Aretha. Takes him a bit of effort, but he does it. Locks it in, but at the price of a potential point on BG. Okay. That's fine with me. I mean, I could just get Chimerky. The problem is Chimerky's not that good if you don't have... Let's go ahead and take this alliance while we can, right? Okay. To the Victor or Dispatch an Envoy. To the Victor is the stronger card at this point. And we have the ambush to try to make it happen. Draw the Liaison to keep our persuasion up. Would have preferred Gurney, of course, but can't always get what you want. Remember, we can take Kwisatz anywhere that we can qualify for, so yeah, that's pretty good. Can take it. Probably we want to take it to one of these faction spaces that's going to end up getting taken. Much to think about. We want to play Keys to Power if possible. Kwisatz will draw us a card, so that's something to consider as well. We're going to end up taking a lot of actions while everyone else is done. Like, we're going to have 3 actions after Baron's done here. Just because Kwisatz and also Twisted Mentat. He's at 7. He's on threat. He's not competing in the combat. We know Yuna's got that 2 dagger card. So if we want to play Keys to Power, I don't know. Tech Negotiation maybe is the play. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tricky, right? Let's experimentate. I mean, we kind of need the research progress at some point. Oh shoot, I knew what the card was and I wasn't that interested in it. Oh well. Too late now. At least we're kind of clawing back some point progress. Now what I'd like is for Yuna or Elezo to go to Carthag, thinking that I can't steal from them, and then I can Kwisatz my way over to Secrets. That would be probably the ideal scenario here. Machine Culture to buy Chimerki. Okay. It's not Spy Satellites. Film is good. It definitely gives us some leeway. But it's not Spy Satellites. Burn Search Intrigue. Okay, so that's a threat. That's a threat. Having 2 water is nice, but we need the To the Victor, so we got to fight her on this. In fact, we might have to go Hardy Warriors here. So he's gonna get the TM, or he might take the power play instead. But he takes the TM. Interesting. I don't think Occupation is the play here, unless we fall short, basically. So we could Carthag. I kind of just want to take Kwisatz to Hardy, to be honest. We have some ground we have to make up. So let's move our guy off of... I think I'd rather go to Secrets than Wealth, so off of Secrets. Didn't draw the Gurney, is a little sad. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we can still do it. We just go to Arrakis and that fixes the issue. So we expect to be ahead of Yuna by 2 daggers, basically. We kind of need to go like this. We have no daggers in hand. No daggers from Yuna is nice. If we liaison to Arakeen, like I said, we still end up where we need to be. We can buy troops with Gurney. Yeah, I mean, at this stage in the game, we probably want to do that. So we do this. There's Mr. Halek. And I don't know what her other two cards are. I don't think they're good because she hasn't played them. Problem is, if she has a second combat card, we get kind of clowned on here. Let's put one in. So we have to actually spend our reclaimed forces first. The reflexes aren't good because we don't actually have the progress. So we do this. Shadowy Bargain is not bad, actually. The main problem is that we might get stolen from. Nothing we can do about it. But we're going to probably play a card here. We're either playing our ambush or our To the Victor, if not both. So... she's got two. So we play the ambush. To the Victor. That puts us up to Highliner range, and we can Highliner before Theos Miles has a chance to. If we draw into the access, which we do. Hollow Projectors helps us with the Spice Must Flow. Although we can actually use Dispatch and Envoy to send an experimentation there. Which, if we play another experimentation, then we will get the Scarab point. So, we've kind of caught back up here. She's going to take a tech, probably the film. If we see... that means it's basically another tech, so that's another chance of Spy Sats. No, okay. She actually didn't take the film. She did go to 4 intrigues. But she spends one immediately. So we gotta go Highliner. There's not really much of a choice. First, let's flip out the Spice Must Flow. If we can find the Kwisatz or the Show of Strength or the Gurney, that changes how we want to play the round. Okay, there's a Gurney. We still need to hit Highliner here. Dispatch the experimentation. Take the Scarab. We can play the Shadowy Bargain on our reveal if we want. I mean, it's not the accurate, like, it's not the optimal way of playing it, but we could. That gives us 2 water, so then we can take Gurney if we need to Research Station, which will give us the second Scarab. Give us some card draw potentially for Kwisatz. Use Twisted Mentat to yank the guy back. Although we don't really want to yank it back from the Research Station. Like, I don't want Baron having Research Station. Actually, we're not going to get the Research Station because Baron's going to take it first. So instead, I guess we Gurney to Arakeen. We probably don't need to super over-deploy the remaining troops. If we can draw into the Show of Strength, we can play it. Just because we're gonna have a majority of the troops. Could also take Experimentation to Great Flat, which would put us in range of going Highliner again next round. That may be a better use for the water. Now lets us play Experimentation, which is not bad. Now Spice Test doesn't look as necessary. We're one away from a point on the two different factions. It shouldn't be that hard for us to finish the job there. Arakeen. Okay, so Arakeen being taken. To me, that indicates we need to go ahead and play Gurney. We may end up running out of cards here. Aren't enough troops available in your supply. Okay. That's not good. I mean, I guess I want to do it. Still an intrigue card and some troops. Windfall. Okay. I don't have any combat cards, so I should probably just go all in on this, right? Imperium Ceremony is a nice draw, actually. Windfall can get me to Mentat with Ceremony. Oh no, I needed to call my agent! I didn't hit the button! Oh, that sucks. Didn't hit the button. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I can get out to here, and that's demanding a lot, that's demanding 3 more Scarabs, then this will get me a point. She's chasing me on Emperor. She's got all friendships, so it makes sense that she would do that. Mimic Orders. Yuck. Well, I say yuck. You know, it is support on, like, Fremen. It gives me, like, a bump on Fremen. It's not terrible. Game is starting to slow down a lot. I didn't even know he had Scarab points left to gain. Okay, he's still got 2 more. That's not good. Okay, so... Unfortunately now we kind of have to go to Mentat because we lost our ability to have 2 agents because we forgot to pull the guy back with Twisted Mentat, which is the whole point of the card. Okay, let's do it. Oh, we have to Windfall first. Go. Show of Strength. Good. Okay. Double Cross and Grand Conspiracy. Ooh, okay. So, we've got a Spice Must Flow, and we've got a seat on the High Council. I have to think it's better to keep the Conspiracy here. All we need is 4 on 2. We have 4 on 1 already, so... yeah. And then the Dreadnoughts, like, that's not happening, but... I think 4 on... Like, we only need 2 more on BG to make that happen, so I think that's probably good. Interesting play. So we show of strength to the experimentation, I think. We have our trash locked in already, so we don't mind going to a faction. If we play the experimentation, we get another Scarab. Problem is, we don't really have a place to send it. It can go... We don't have a place to send it. We don't have a place to send diplomacy, right? So yeah, I think it is show of strength, experimentation, gray flat. And then if we can get into Kwisatz here, which there's a little less than 50% chance of, we can potentially raid secrets. That'll work us towards the Grand Conspiracy and steal a card from Aleza. Okay, burns her snoopers. So she's going to get off of 4 most likely here, because she probably drew, you know, a plot card that she just wants to play. We're going to go for the opulence. Maybe Worm Riders is better here. It's 4 daggers. I'd rather have 4 daggers if it wins me a combat. She's at 8. Interesting. Did she mulligan all of her cards? She only mulliganed 2, so that means that some of them are valuable. Okay, so... Whoa. Oh, this isn't graft. It's just like a play. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. We have to, I think we detonate here. Well, let's wait and see what happens. We get back to 6 spice. We've got Kwisatz next turn that guarantees us, you know, the ability to highliner again. Which is pretty good. Yuck. So here, we definitely want to trash something. I'm thinking probably Signet Ring. We did not get the Spice Mist Flow, which is pretty sad. I think we detonate looking for something like a power play. Healing, so he's going to 9 this round. I think. He's going to 9 this round. At least the game will go to round 8. That's something. Let's detonate. Dissecting Kit. Well, I don't think I'm getting there on Scarabs. So, I don't think Dissecting Kit's actually good. Researcher is interesting, but also not good. We can get 1 water from Chani. We have 4 persuasion on a firm grip. I think it's firm grip. So missing the Kwisatz last turn was pretty bad. Yeah. I think we need to open up here with just highliner. Can't say that I'll win with just 5 troops, but it does lots of things. It gives me a point. It gives me research station access. It gives me access to Show of Strength play effect. We can still get to Research Station with Kwisatz. I guess it's kind of a question now of, like, what about Mimic Orders, right? Can we make Mimic Orders to a point? Probably not. I mean, yes, in the sense that, like, if we use Mimic Orders to get ourselves the 4th bump on a faction, that's a point from Grand Conspiracy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to reinforce that. She's using a ring. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking, you know, Hardy Warriors may actually end up being a better space for us than Research Station. I don't know. It's kind of tough. The problem is, Unit can use the Mimic Orders to steal my alliance. Right? So I almost feel like we need to go there and have it just so she doesn't screw with us. We could bump Emperor. It's just like, does Unit actually want to continue bumping Emperor? I don't like. I mean, it's a point, so I guess she does, even if it doesn't do anything for her. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of tricky situation. So we want to play a show of strength. We want to get back to the gurney. The firm grip ends up being probably pretty bad. I mean, if we can, I don't know. This is a tough one. Keys to Power definitely putting in the work. It's like the 6th spice this card has given me, and we bought it not that long ago. This is a spin combat too. Ooh. So I think the play here is Show of Strength, Tech Negotiation. This is probably the Spice Must Flow maximizing option. Buy the Mimic Orders. And I think... So it's kind of interesting. We could take a risk on it, right? Like we could take a risk on like going up BG. Doesn't seem right. Let's just take Emperor. We don't need the experimentation for anything, really. But we could draw Spice Must Flow, which would be worse. So let's wait and see what Gurney gives us. Could also play Imperium Ceremony, but that's probably just sabotaging us. Invasion ships is not really a thing here. Also, if for some reason we want to proactively end the game, having the experimentation lets us get our 3rd specimen for that. As far as I know, Una still has that two dagger card. At this point, I'm okay just getting 2nd in the combat. A point is fine for me. I'm assuming that Baron ends the game this round, though, by getting the BG friendship. Okay, so now we can't take Gurney anywhere. I guess we can if we Kwisatz to Hardy, and then we unlock Siege Tabor. Yeah, this is awkward. I think raiding the intrigue cards might be the best thing to do. We can Kwisatz to secrets. That'll block Baron from going to secrets himself, which I don't think he's going to do. I think he's going to go smuggling. But it blocks Baron from going there himself. It steals from Eliza, who's the runner-up to potentially take this point from us if she's got a combat card. So I think I kind of like that. The only problem is, again, we just don't do anything with Gurney in that scenario. I mean, it's fine if all he does is give us 2 persuasion, I guess. We could do, like, Hardy Warriors Imperial Basin. Oh, this is a point. Yeah, this is a point. If we take this guy off, we lose the persuasion. So what we do instead, we just go ahead and take our Scarab, I think. And we can guaranteed get the point from Fremen by playing Kwisatz. Like, that can't really be blocked. And now we have the spice that we can spend if we win the combat. We're guaranteed the spice must flow. So we're at like 13 points. You know, it's kind of acting like she's got plans within plans. Now, Hardy only nets us 2 troops. It's not like that crazy, because our garrison is empty. Unfortunately. Which, funny enough, we get 2 troops from having 2 Solari also, so, like, you know, wealth. But, again, Fremen's a point, so that's kind of what matters here. Baron's going to 10. Presumably he breaks across the 11 finish line with... spice must flow. He's got the High Council seat. Now, Yuna does beat us in a tie. So if she has 2 points from plans within plans, maybe she can do it with a spice must flow. I think she would need to have more points than that. She would need to have, like, corner of the market also, which I don't think... I don't know. I really don't. Looking like the Grand Conspiracy ends up being nothing for us, which is a bit unfortunate. If the game goes in the round, then we may end up using it, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah. Yeah, this is a fun one. And we can actually... So this is a very close combat. Take Kwisatz to Hardy. We move the guy off of here, and that way we don't lose our persuasion. Now we have more persuasion than really we would ever have needed. Just a little bit extra force here. Technically, the Twisted Mentat does give us another dagger, so it makes sense for us, I think, to flip, like, the liaison just to see, because we're not getting 2 spice must flows. So, yeah. Now, Yuna has enough power that if we don't pick up any daggers, she actually will, Baron goes to 11, and then it looks like he actually goes to 12 from the spice must flow. So we have to beat 12. We're currently at 12. With more spice than him. But if he takes spice from the track, he's got more spice than us. Right? But then we'll have 2 more points, so I think we'd be fine. Now, I assume that we're not probably getting... We might not get second here, though. I think we're going to lose the combat, the problem is. I think we drop the liaison. Experimentation's not really what we want here. So, spice must flow. Does a scarab do anything for us? Yes, it does, actually. It gives us an in-game intrigue when the Shadowy Bargain pops. That's not much, but it's something. Okay, so Baron and I both sitting at 12. So the combat's really gonna... Combats and in-games are gonna determine this. I don't think I can win the combat. I don't have any combat juice. But I do get a shot at an in-game card. And if I get second, that might be enough. But I think they're both going to have combat cards, in which case I still beat Baron if he doesn't have an endgame. On Spice. Yeah. So we end up just getting resources here. Which is a bit unfortunate. Okay. So Yuna actually gets 2 points out of this. It takes her to 10. I don't see that being enough. Unless she's got plans within plans. Did she not play that intrigue that we saw earlier? Or did I just misunderstand which card she picked up? She's got plans within plans. I think she wins. Okay, so good job, P.O. Smiles. I swore I saw you pick up a different card. Plans within plans wins again. Well played though. GG. So I thought I saw her at some point pick up the 2 daggers and 2 Solari intrigue card. Did she have... She didn't have the snoopers. The snoopers was Leza. So I must have miscalculated that. I mean, we kind of figured out at the end of the game that she had plans within plans. We just basically needed her not to win the combat. Couldn't prevent it though. Couldn't prevent it. Was there a better route for me here? I wonder. I think I did the best that I could have done here. I don't know. Plans within plans kind of does its own thing. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a fun one.